Hey, how's it going, everybody? Happy Sunday to you. Welcome back to Vic's Views. I just want to share with you guys about, I did say in a previous video, and I keep saying in other videos that uh, 2025 looks a little dry. Well, lately, ever since I said that, it's like something's just, all these movies are popping in. I forgot. May 16th, Final Destination. Final Destination Bloodline comes out May 16th of 2025. And see, I got Final Destination Collector's Edition. It's a 5-film collection right here. See it? 5-film collection. And this one, yeah, it's 5-film collection. And this is Final Destination Bloodlines. And this is the 6th installment. So yeah, I'm really, yeah. Final Destination. It will hit cinemas May 16th, 2025. So that's another one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. This also has, I think this is Tony Todd's last. I think this is Tony Todd. Tony Todd's in this. Y'all know Tony Todd passed away. But he's in this, and I like Tony Todd. He was in. He was the Candyman guy, and he was in the Final Destinations. He made appearances in the Indiana Jones. He made appearances in Indiana Jones. He was in the last video game of that Indiana Jones movie, Indiana Jones video game. He was in that, but he passed away. And Tony Todd, I think he was like Tony Todd was like 6 foot something. But yeah, got pictures of Tony Todd. Yeah, man. Tony Todd. Yeah. There he is right there. Tony Todd. He passed away, but I like Tony Todd. I remember when but he's in this one. So now he's also in that new Indiana Jones game, I remember when he was in Final Destination, he was down there and he was in that morgue, and they said something about they were sorry that they got in there. He goes, "No harm, no foul." He had a great voice, Tony Todd, and he was the original Candyman, and then he was in the remake of the Candyman, but he didn't make an appearance until the end. The other guy kind of like was in it. I got that new Candyman, but I don't really. I might have to get that one. I might have to throw that in to give it away, pal, because I don't think I'm gonna watch it again. I know I'll watch the original Candyman, but before I decide to make my decision, I'll probably look at that. I asked my daughter to go see that movie, and it was just. It was well made, but it's just that first one was just. That first one, man, I was young. I was so young. I don't know how old. I don't even know if my daughter was born then. But, but anyway, Tony Todd's in Final Destination. And Tony Todd was in Final Destination 1. And I think he was in I don't know how many Final Destinations he was in, but he was in a couple of them. But he's in this one. And he passed away recently. But he also is in the new Indiana Jones video game that did real well. So, but yeah, I said that, yeah, man, looking pretty dry, man. I don't know if I'll be able to, I was just sitting there talking all that. Well, I really wasn't talking crap. I was stating facts, really. But I was like, wow, man, Final Destination. So here I got next week. I got Until Dawn I'm going to go see. And then, not next week. This weekend, I'm going to go see Sinner. The following weekend, I'm going to see Until Dawn. And then, Final Destination comes out in May. And then I'm going to be definitely seeing Superman in July. But I really don't want to, I really ain't into the Thunderbolts, man. I hope it does good. I'm just not into it. But anyway, I just wanted to show you. And so, another thing. Blu-rays and 4Ks and DVDs. There is no reason for me to go out and get a 4K, if they ever make it available, box set of Final Destination. What I would do, if I like this last Final Destination, right? And they come out with a really nice steel case of Final Destination Bloodlines, after it's done with its theatrical run, I would get just a still case and just put it with this. I'm not going to go out and rebuy another set. I constantly say this on my channel. I'm not doing that. I'm not that kind of a video collector. I just watched the girl. I just came across her channel, man. I just sit down. I just felt warm just watching her video channel. She was saying that she's a big horror fan, and most of her movies are horror. She said, and she's much younger than me, but she said that she started watching, started collecting when she was a kid, and she was showing her DVDs, and then she was showing her Blu-rays, but she said that a lot of times she goes and gets, she lives in the UK, and it was just so interesting sitting down talking to her, listening to her talk. It's almost like you could feel her childhood when you was there. She said that she remembered when she first bought her DVD, and then she said a lot of times when, she said Blockbuster Video have a lot of sales, and then she had VHSs that she kept, and she had, she showed her DVDs, and she's keeping them. She's not upgrading them. She's not doing anything. She's even got her, I forgot the name of those TVs, CRT TVs that has the Blu-ray player. I think that's what it's called. Might be wrong. But she said somebody gifted it to her, and she's able to put her VHS tapes in it. And she actually showed it. You can see the grain and everything like that. This, folks, is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. And I'm not making fun of these physical copy channels, but all this, I got these stacks of movies, I want them on 4K. To each his own. I get it. But I feel like I'm taking away my memories of me when I first came across these DVDs. The only way that I get rid of these DVDs is if I put them in and they just stop working. If they stop working. If they're not available on 4K, I'll just get them on Blu-ray. But so far, man, none of my DVDs are messed up. I just buy them and then I put them away. I go back to them once in a while. And like I said, I've been going through a lot of movies that I know I'm not going to watch them. It's like I just say Candyman. I'm probably not going to keep that new Candyman. I don't know. It just doesn't jive with me. I'm going to watch it one more time. If it doesn't do anything for me, then, I'll have to get rid of it and keep the original. And I got the original on 4K. Same goes as Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele made, his first movie, that breakout movie, which was, y'all know that first movie. That first movie where he married that girl and they was, he went and spent the weekend with him and stuff, and Jordan Peele was he clicked on all cylinders. But then when he made Us, I was jacked to go see Us, so I wouldn't seen it. It just, I don't know, man. I just couldn't. I thought it was made good, but that one went in the giveaway pile. I had it. I give it away. See, when I give stuff away, it means nothing to me. I have no use for it. That's why I have no problem giving something away. Like I had a coworker that wanted my Abyss and my True Lies. He was like, "Really?" I said, "Yep, you can have it, dude." I said, "Quality made movies, good movies." Like Us didn't do anything for me. Is it a bad movie? No. It just, I don't know. It was a good story and stuff. I just couldn't get into it, man. I got Nope, and Nope was good, and I still got Nope. Nope is on the fence, because I remember going there and I kept telling my daughter when I went with my daughter, I told her that movie dragged in some spots, man. I'm gonna have to give it another shot when it's available on 4K. So I bought it on 4K. So I'm gonna wait on a nice Sunday day, maybe a rainy day or something, pop it in, see if it's worth keeping. But I have his first movie somewhere in this house, and then I have his second one. Now I don't have Us, but I have Nope. And I thought Nope was a very unique story. You know, you think this is a UFO and it's a thing that gobbles and eats people and poops them out. What a and blends in with the cloud. It's like it blend in with the clouds and then it would poop out all the stuff that it couldn't digest. That was pretty brilliant. But anyway, back to Final Destination. Final Destination comes out May 11th, I think. Let me check one more time. Final Destination. Final Destination comes out May 16th, 2025. So that'd be another one I'm going to go see. So, yeah. But anyway, let me show you my... There's still nothing wrong, folks, with collecting Blu-rays. At all. At all. Look at that. Look at that. Man, come on, man. See, that's what makes collecting so much fun. Why would I get rid of this just to get a slightly better version in 4K? Look at that. Look at that. They're all in blue. Look at that. Blu-ray case, blue disc, Final Destination 2, Final Destination 3, Final Destination, this one is the Final Destination. Then you got Final Destination 5. This is why it's really neat to collect. I remember when I got this. And so I don't want to move this memory out of the way and get something else. Like, for instance, I'm getting Monkey. Monkey, I'm getting on 4K. I enjoyed the Monkey. And I thought that movie was just different. And it's the same guy that made Long Legs, but Long Legs didn't look good. It didn't appeal to me at all. So I never gave it a shot. Now everybody's saying, well, you should check out Long Legs if you like the Monkey. And, not really. I might, but that trailer don't do nothing for me. Even when I play the trailer, I look at it, I'm like, I don't know. One day I might put it in on a boring day, but I just got rid of a bunch of streaming services because I don't watch them. I'm paying for all these streaming services and I don't watch them. But anyway, guys, what do you think about that new Final Destination that's coming out May 16, 2025? Are you hyped for it? I know I am. But anyway, this is why you collect. See, this is why you collect. See? And you got this in your hand, you own this, man, and I guarantee you, I got a new setup, right? And so, I just got this new setup. I'm going on my, next week will be the 3rd week on this new setup. And I like it, I ain't gonna lie, I like it. I ain't even gonna show it to you. But, I got a new setup. I've been telling y'all in other previous videos in the past, I want me a new setup. I finally got a new setup, man. This bad boy is just... Man, that's why you have a job. That's why you work. You work, you get things that you enjoy. And I definitely enjoy this one because I love to work out. I love to study God's Word. I like to work out. I like to take walks. I like my life simple. And I like collecting physical copies. I like playing video games when I can. I like to talk about video games when I can, but I can't talk about video games when... I'm not going to make stuff up when it comes to video games. When I talk about something in the video game category, it's something I'm truly feeling. So that's why I don't throw up that many videos about video games. But I do watch a lot more movies than I play video games. But anyway, Final Destination. Right here, I got the complete 5-film collection, baby. And what gets me with this new setup, like for instance, I played Ready Player One on my new setup last night. And oh man, I was on my couch. And I got this setup, I got a combined setup. So that means I got the sound bar and the subwoofer and I don't even have to hook up my big surround sound system automatically got a Bluetooth. I don't need Bluetooth it no more because I got my new setup. It came with I got a combo. It's the TV and the subwoofer and the soundbar, and I mean that thing was rocking last night on Ready Player One. But anyway, guys, that's it. Be blessed out there. Have a safe week out there. Truly, I mean it. Be safe out there. And Final Destination. Are you gonna watch Final Destination Bloodlines? I'm gonna tell you a funny story. Even though I know I'm gonna go see it, there's gonna be times where I'm at a theater and go, oh hell no. I'm gonna be like that. I'll be like, oh, come on, man. Oh, I'll be like that. And I'll still be in there watching the movie. I do that a lot of times. I'll be like, oh, man. I'll be like, ah. And then I'll go like, and then I'll wait till it's over. And I'm like, dang. They know how to get graphic in these movies, man. I was like, whew, Lord. But you know, Final Destination was always the creative kills, how you cheated death, and how death's gonna come back and hunt each person down because they was all supposed to die at that scene. So it just gets them one by one. It's very, whoever came up with that idea. I remember back when the first Final Destination came out, had Ali Lauder in there. She was in Varsity Blues, and I remember watching that trailer. I never did go see that movie though. And then I ended up getting it on DVD or something. Or watching it on, I got on DVD, but I ended up losing it. I got it back. Because, you know, I moved and relationships and stuff. You lose stuff when you're I haven't been in relationships since 2009. But a lot of times when you move, you lose stuff. Because a lot of times you look and you're supposed to own something. You ever notice you look and you be like, whatever happened to that video game I had? Whatever happened to that movie I had? Where did it go? Could have just fell out somewhere or you just lost it somewhere. But anyway, Final Destination. It's been out for a while. This series, it's been a long series. You know, this is the last. We'll see Tony Todd too. So anyway, we'll catch you next video. We'll see you.